Order for breaking news, Cassie, na mesanso na brem ewo Ghana to order for breaking news abeto dwane de chese ensema wankasa kra otekra na uyem kra behyew we de yebuwura parliament house yankasa speaker Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin ono ene waba abontin no de arewosem kese pan a chese NPP party no ede ye no ode ababeto abontin o say time obeteki over from Mike Okwe oye former speaker of parliament no yes just say official handing over ceremony for na say be official handing over say bianca Mike Okwe bia we bechia no anaso beye handing over officially dia man no ponu wanye na impo time na NPP wo power no entitlement nyama bianca o say nka benefits bianca o so nka ne saka no Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin no waba bontia bekase nensa anka bi because bia na nye the party na power ntinu o memfi no NPP fo emfi no because bia sabi na omo yase Michael Kwe wankoso antina akonya no so na NPP members na say NPP MPs na nka so mo parliament no kra san so to aba no ma Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin entina bia say yebufu o say den o entino entitlement I also commode ba speaker of parliament Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin no yamfa mano NPP time no yamfa mano to don kasa ba bontin na wabetu ne numu tuo chese arehosem kese pan eto no NPP fo aban ne time na obedi speaker no na nado dan kwakufu do ne last 4 years na obetina so as president of the Republic of Ghana do for niama eto speaker of parliament Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin eno nankasa ba abontin a all this ansem nyina beto abontin a msumensa kan medi nyina bro ewo Ghana chirofo mema mekasa enye tintimesho say ubedi mechi na ya buwura parliament house na yakotie nsema speaker Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin ewo edema Ghana fu nyina.
In fact, when I took over after what happened on the floor and I was sworn in and I moved to my office, I was expecting to meet Professor Michael Kwe for us to have a chat, and I didn't meet him there. So I asked, where's Prof? And then once he was told that he's gone, he drove home. I said, what do you mean by that? You mean he drove himself? He said, no, some driver drove him home. Why? Why won't he wait for us to have a chat and discuss how to transit? And that was all. And so I really suffered a lot in silence, and because I wasn't also in government, almost all my courtesies and others were taken away. I didn't get them at all for the 4 years that I was Speaker in the 8th Parliament. Ambassadors were afraid to meet me at the airport. They were really afraid to extend vehicles to me when I was doing official work outside. And I read some of the things they told you that I did outside, which were not true at all. We are bringing a new bill to also look at the parliamentary transition. We passed a law, and that is one of the reasons I said what I said earlier on, that we're passing laws for the executive, forgetting about parliament. So we passed a Presidential Transition Act, but there is no law governing the transition of parliament. And you all saw what happened on the 7th of January 2021, because that was a peculiar situation where you have a hung parliament, and there was a serious struggle to get me, coming from a party that is not in government, to be a speaker of people in government. That is something that is being debated by most of you. But I know and I'm convinced that the reasons why we did not set up a committee to go into that thing is in the national interest. That is why I called on the state agencies who deal with law and order to take up the matter, not parliament, because they are in the better position. Anybody who has violated any electoral law or criminal law or whatever, they will investigate and take action. Why should it be parliament?
Order for when a breaking news if parliament abeto dwa me so me gini nyina bro e wo Ghana to wedie eye speaker nankasa Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin onankasa na waba abonten a wabeto nenum tuo ara hosem kese fa eto no time aye na nado danko akufo ado ne last 4 years a chese Professor Michael Kwe ofi hono mu a ono betina akondwa so as speaker of parliament no do for or say Michael Kwe mpokra no wenhia no also nkoye official handing over edemano no dabi wanye yesi that day na Michael Kwe otuka hu no kofi Michael Kwe we here chesi yesi okofi until now no Michael Kwe onankasa mpo wentumi nchia eye Alban Bagbin ninsem amfa no antena akonya so anase wanye no official handing over mpo amfa man dabi ena face no entitlement bia na nka wo say NPP aban mo de man no nso no 4 years no so omanfa madofo ntia papa na nkasa na waba abonten a chese all this area wo sem kesi we abeto abonten a chese Ghana fo nyina kan wasem a meso begiri nyina bro ewo Ghana tuorofo meso say ebebu ewura comment section on yekoti nsem amanfo bebre na aka concerning that particular video here we play che otisi an orofo first person say anyone who survived the last 8 years is a survivor whilst we all suffered. Okay, obi nso na dwe nche odi aba no obi nso na dwe nche odi aba. The next person say in fact everyone suffered under the last NPP government. We all have our own story to tell someday. And obi nso say however we humbly appeal to the current government to urgently address the issue of farm produce prices as our people are truly feeling that heat. Okay, obi nso na dwe nche na odi aba no na obi nso say na ya okesi of despite media, please are you listening? Okay, obi nso na dwe nche na odi aba no obi say the necessary security and law enforcement agency must take up the incident that happened at the election of the speaker of the 8th parliament and brought the perpetrators to face the law. Or for obenso na dwenche e no de aba na mesoma kan ni na de ama o Ghana too. The next person will say NPP never again, no NPP never again. Obenso na dwenche e na o de aba no. The next person will say, did you even know that reading comment is more interesting than the post itself? In case you are with me, just hit like. Okay. And Obenso say Ghana first. Obenso say Ghana first. And Obenso say we need up here, please. Okay. And Obenso say the indefatigable speaker of Parliament, Honorable Alban S.K. Bagbin. God bless you. Okay. And Obenso say exactly what Captain Smart said on how His Excellency and our First Lady got treated at the airport numerous occasions. Okay, and Obenso say at the time someone like Afenyo Markins was very disrespectful towards the speaker, and we all witnessed everything. The God who is punishing NPP today isn't done yet. They have not seen anything yet. Okay, Obenso na dwenche no de aba no Obenso say wow, just wow. Just wow. Obofo we na yensema amanfo bebre na asane edegu social media ne so concern Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin nensema odi abeto abonti o say Michael Kwe wanye official handing over amfa man na afenso NPP fonso entitlement bia na nkoso nya no so no o manfa man todofo we na yensema speaker of parliament Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin onankase waba abonti am wasane edegu social media ne so ameso begini nyina bro Ghana to the phone ma mo refuse mba like no subscribe no share no hit notification bell no so man say be ya abrini abibia nya content say na say drop ya wo ubenya ne tempa no ahwe wetin modofo aha na mede nsem nyina besi Ghana to so do phone makra mu nyina meda mu nyina se bebre